While the Screaming Eagle is recognizable around the world, the 101st isn't known simply for the iconic design. They are an elite division of light infantry in the United States Army that specializes in air assault operations. First formed in 1918 as a regular infantry unit, the division was redesignated an airborne unit in 1942 at Camp Claiborne, Louisiana.
August 42. The old 101st and the 82nd were activated as twin airborne divisions, the country's first.
The division's first commander, Major General William C. Lee, famously told his men,
"The 101st has no history," he said, "but it has a rendezvous with destiny,"
which is a pretty badass line. That destiny awaited them on the European battlefields of World War II, where the newly christened paratroopers would forge their reputation as a formidable airborne fighting force. On June 6, 1944, the Screaming Eagles jumped into Normandy, preceding the amphibious landings on D-Day.
And we're going in the dark, on the night before D-Day.
And seized 4 causeways leading from Utah Beach, trapping the coast's German defenders. On September 17, 1944, the division jumped into the Netherlands as part of Operation Market Garden, in what remains the largest airborne operation in history.
Objective, Eindhoven and its highway bridges. Over the drop zones, nearly 7,000 Screaming Eagles bail out.
Following their fight across the Netherlands, paratroopers of the 101st played a key role in the Battle of the Bulge.
For us now, the old saying about no rest for the weary holds true. 73 days of combat in Holland. Then suddenly, from France, we're heading for Belgium. We have to get there, and fast.
During the last major German offensive of the war, soldiers of the 101st became encircled near the city of Bastogne.
The Battle of the Bulge is on.
Where, despite dwindling ammunition and freezing temperatures, they held off the enemy's advances.
Germans have cut the main road to the south, and now we're surrounded. We're cold and hungry and short of supplies. Our ammo has reached a dangerous low. Finally, after 33 days of fighting, the enemy's had it. But holding Bastogne cost us a lot, too. 3,500 of us have given our blood or our lives.
The 101st Airborne's stalwart defense earned them the nickname the Battered Bastards of Bastogne. The 101st Airborne continued to make history after World War II.
Here today, too, is the division's mascot, getting a look at some of the new weapons at the division's command.
During the Vietnam War, the division distinguished itself in major engagements, such as the battles for Hamburger Hill and Firebase Ripcord. This exposed the value of soldiers who were experts in helicopter operations rather than static line parachute operations. And of the 20 Medals of Honor awarded to members of the 101st Airborne, 18 were given for actions during the Vietnam War. The division made history again in 2001, when members of the 101st became the first conventional soldiers in the U.S. Army to deploy to Afghanistan as part of Operation Enduring Freedom. The division continued to fight in Afghanistan for the next 20 years, while also deploying forces to the war in Iraq. The 101st Airborne Division's air assault soldiers remain ready to deploy anywhere in the world at a moment's notice. Last year, 4,700 soldiers from the division deployed across Europe to bolster NATO forces in the face of Russian aggression. While no soldiers are deployed to Ukraine, their presence across Europe sends a clear message. The 101st Airborne is poised and ready to defend America's allies.